the Hedgehog. Sonic, he can really move. Sonic, he's got an attitude. Sonic, he's the fastest thing alive. Look out when he storms through. Sonic the Hedgehog. Don't doubt what he can do. Sonic the Hedgehog.
In this game, losers get roboticized.
Look out when he storms through. Sonic the Hedgehog. Don't doubt what he can do. Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic, he can really move. Sonic, he's got an attitude. Sonic, he's the fastest thing alive. He's the fastest thing alive. He's the fastest thing alive. Crush machines, free the thingies, restore peace. Sonic! Whoa, Sonic the Hedgehog! Oh yeah! Rolling around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, gotta follow my rainbow. Can't stick around, have to keep moving on. Guess what lies ahead? Only one way to find it. Must keep on moving ahead. No time for guessing, follow my plan instead. Trusting in what you can see. Take my lead, I'll set you free. Follow me, set me free. Trust me, we will escape from the city. I'll make it through. Follow me, set me free. Trust me, we will escape from the city. I'll make it through, prove it to you. Follow me. Danger is lurking around every turn. Trust your feelings, got to live and learn. I know someone that'll make it through. Got no other options, only one thing to do. I don't care what lies ahead. No time for guessing, follow my plan instead. Find the next stage, no matter what that may be. Take my lead, I'll set you free. Follow me, set me free. Trust me, we will escape from the city. I'll make it through. Follow me, set me free. Trust me, we will escape from the city. I'll make it through, prove it to you. Follow me. Follow me. Follow me, set me free. Trust me, we will escape from the city. I'll make it through. Follow me, set me free. Trust me, we will escape from the city. I'll make it through, prove it to you. Follow me. Woo! Follow me. Follow me. I'll make it
Through people of cyberspace. What is going on? How is everybody doing? Perfect. On this day of the week, what is going on, Will? How is it going? And any lurkers out there in the land of cyberspace, what is up? How is it going? I hope all of you are doing fantastic on this day of the week. It's Christmas Eve today, and it does not feel like it here. I don't even know how, what the degrees were today, but it felt like a solid like 70 degrees outside. Yeah, the high was 71, so there's that. It's definitely very warm. I had my winter because, like, I don't know, a week ago it was like 19 degrees. I don't even know what the H But I had my full-on winter attire on this morning, and then I walk outside, and then my skin just starts melting. So it's a whole thing. Survived 2 days of safety refreshers at work. So yeah, brain equals scrambled. Yes, I feel that. I feel that. I have also been insanely busy the past handful of days here. The boys and I have been hard at work trying to get the video done to release this Saturday, which that's happening. BT dubs. Woo indeed. As assuming things go according to plan, that will release on Saturday. If not, then Sunday. But the plan is for it to be released on Saturday, so be on the lookout for that. And then a week from today, we will play the game that song is from on the stream, live on the stream. That's what we'll do. So looking forward to that. Oh, I missed what you said, Will. I was going to respond to it. What was it? Oh, yeah. First of all, this video is so high on the creativity scale. Frick, it's fun to watch. Yeah, appreciate that. That was definitely a joint effort between myself and Zarain. None other than Zarain. So I props to him for the 42,069 attack there. That is yeah. He gets all the praise for that. I appreciate that. Yeah, that's the kind of stuff. That's the kind of stuff that's sprinkled all over this channel. You just never know when or where it's going to strike, if you know what I'm saying. Of course, Zarain. Of course. But yeah, so yeah, that video, it is actually a crime that video does not have more views than it does. I'm believing that someday there will be some weird niche of YouTube that will discover that video, and it will bless their lives tremendously. I'll admit, part of my enjoyment of your content is noticing those little Easter eggs. I probably, honestly, most of the time, it just occurs to me. Like, it's not like I actually plan on a lot. Like, I don't set out to make the video and think, oh, this little thing. It's like it just kind of occurs to me in the moment. But sometimes that does result in some like, oh wait, I need to do it this way instead. Let me freaking refilm that whole thing, or whatever, or go get this random shot of something, and all that stuff. That kind of stuff was this is why short form content for me is very difficult, because that's the kind of stuff I do while also trying to make a 60-second long video that people are going to watch and then, flush down the toilet once they finish it. But I love that kind of stuff. I love the details. You know what I'm saying? Oh, woo! Okay, anyway. We have business to tend to before we get started here. It's very important. It's very important that we hurl ourselves into this situation here. We have a new Happy Meal line here. For some reason, I have misplaced. I still have like a few other boxes of Pokemon cards that we haven't opened yet, and I'm not really sure where the hickory dickory dock I freaking put them. But what are you gonna do? Look at that box, indeed. So this is, it's some kind of Disneyland 70th anniversary Happy Meal thing, and I don't know what the toys are. I don't know. I literally don't know anything about this. It just showed up in my pile of to open, and so we're gonna open it together with our fingers. Well, you guys will have the virtual fingers. I will have the physical fingers. You know what I'm saying? So let's reach on inside of it. Oh, there are two in here. There are two in here. I'm not sure why there are two in here, but we're gonna pull one. I don't want to. I feel like it's probably gonna have spoilers on the other side of it. Okay, but okay, this is fine. This is fine. This doesn't. This shows like all the dudes. This is everybody that's in it. I'm just skimming. Just doing a little browsing. Yeah. There's a good representation here. Appreciate that. I love that. Doing a little. Yes. Miller time. What is going on? How is it going? You're just in time for our unboxing of the week. It is a Disneyland 70th anniversary Happy Meal. Okay, so let's reach on inside and see what we're dealing with here. I did. Yeah, Will. I have to watch that movie every single Christmas. Oh, they come with 2. What the freaking heck are these? I don't even know what. Do they just stand there? They look like amiibos, but without the without the goods. Tomorrow night is a die-hard night in my house. Well, I love that. I love that. I also do need to watch some Die Hard. I've been meaning, around Christmas time at some point, I always want to play a Die Hard game, but I haven't done that yet. So maybe next year, or we will just continue with the Dreamcast thing. I don't know, because there are many other Dreamcast games that I want to play. But anyway, so I forgot what the freaking heck this movie is. I never saw it. But obviously you got Tinkerbell there. So that's that. I guess you get 2 per box. So that's cool. But we also have another box deep down in here. And it appears these do not have spoilers on them. Oh, there's more on the side. There's more friends on the side there. I feel like this is a good, healthy representation of Disney IP. Like some lesser... side characters. So that's pretty cool. Okay, let's see what else is going on here. We got one more, and let's reach on in. Again, we got 2. We got 2 friends. Cat? Was there a cat? I missed the cat. Okay, what do we have going on here? Oh, I do not remember what her name is from Black Panther. I do not recall. I apologize, but yeah. And Pluto. Look at that. I guess these just sit. These just sit there. I'm assuming that's what they do. There's no functionality here. They don't have wheels. You don't wind them up and scooch them around. They just sit, and you look at them. I like the design, though. It actually is pretty cool. Pretty cool little design. Coco. That's right. The Skeleton Boy. Yeah, I did not see it either. Was that popular? I feel like it was. I feel like I heard a lot of people talking about that, unless it was something else that they were talking about. But yeah, this is our loot for the day. Toys were cooler. Yes. I fully agree with that, Miller time. I think every single toy that we unboxed last week in the retro box was a lot more exciting than most anything. Well, honestly, the retro McDonald's throwback things, but honestly, those were pretty good. But yeah, 97%. Okay. I feel like I did hear a lot of people talking about that movie. But, yeah, I never saw it, so there's that. Okay. What are we doing here today? Do I have the game here? No, I forgot the game. Where the heck and Tekken is the game? Hold that thought. Let me go get the game. So, why did I switch this? Smiley face. So today we are. What is that? Looking for a fun playlist to jingle your bells? Good gravy pants. You absolutely you'd be doing yourself a favor if you checked out that pinned message there that Will so kindly supplied for you. Kind of funny how Happy Meal toy unboxing became a full part of the story. I don't even know how this happened, Miller Time. I don't even know. I don't even know what to tell you. But here we are. This is the reality in which we are living and all that. So yeah. Anyway, today we're playing Dynamite Cop on the Sega Dreamcast. So, for those of you who do not know, this is kind of a spiritual successor to Die Hard Arcade, which was a Sega Saturn game, and it was also an arcade game. I'm sure you've probably heard of Die Hard Arcade, right, Miller Time? This one's a little bit more niche, but I don't actually know what team made this, if they have any relation to the team that made Die Hard Arcade, but it's basically the same thing, but instead of in a building, it takes place on a boat, and yeah. the villain he looks pretty much the same, except he has like some body upgrades. And this game's a little bit, so if you've ever played Die Hard Arcade, you would know that it's not as serious as a Die Hard movie, and honestly, the characters don't really look anything like, it just kind of shares the name Die Hard. Like nobody looks like anybody from the movie or anything like that. Body upgrades, yes. But yeah, I mean, it was kind of lighthearted compared to Die Hard, the way Die Hard is. But I would say this kind of takes the lightheartedness up a notch, and it's a little bit more comical than Die Hard Arcade is. It's, I mean, as you can read here, it's tuna slinging, hairspray aiming, killer commandos to the rescue. So, is it also 3 different game styles on one? No. So this, it's pretty much just like a 3D beat 'em up. So it feels very much so like an arcade game. Like the traditional, like the Turtles games and like the X-Men beat 'em up and stuff like that, but 3D. I feel like there aren't actually many games like that kind of, once things started getting all 3D and not as sprite-based stuff wasn't as common, these kinds of like beat 'em up games were not as like what is that other game? Fighting Force? Is that what that's called? On the PS1, Fighting Force 1 and 2. It's also on the N64. Maybe just the first one is on the N64. I don't remember. But yeah, those games, it's very, very similar to that, although I think those are a little bit more serious. Although also I have not played those. They're on my list. We'll get there someday. But anyway, yeah, so it's pretty much just a beat 'em up, and then there are some quick time events sections where you have to like push a button, quickly whenever, time it correctly in order to do a thing. And if you fail, you have to fight enemies or whatever. Otherwise, you just like knock them out. But yeah. So this is a game I got for Christmas when I was a wee lad, and I wore this one out. I loved Die Hard Arcade. That was one of my favorite arcade games growing up. And when I learned that this was a thing that was happening, I was super excited about having like a sequel to that game and playing it. So I played this a lot as a kid, especially around Christmas time when I got it. So, it's very seasonal here, being Christmas Eve here. But yeah. So, I mean, there's a lot going on in this manual here. But we don't have to read all this. We don't have to. I feel like this is a pretty easy game to just dive in and do the thing. But yeah, let's just check it out. We got we do have like moves. I didn't even realize there were moves. Okay, maybe this is critical. These moves here are literally just hammer the X button. Press X. we'll figure this out. There are some moves here, though, so that's cool. Rocket kick. You got the sweep. BBY. BBX. Yeah, we got this. Psh, we got this. We'll figure that right on out. Festivus. Yes, I've heard a lot of people talking about that today, actually. Just browsing, just taking a look here, just taking a look at some of the weapons. This is actually a video game where you can pick up a triple bazooka. Just pick it up off the ground. No big deal whatsoever. Sushi is also a weapon for some reason. There's tuna, French bread. Like there's all kinds of fun stuff. These are all of our characters here. This is the John McClane looking bro. Does he have a monkey? It does appear that he has a monkey on his shoulder. Gene Ivy and Eddie Brown. Look at all that. Gene Ivy, I just love. This is something that's missing from games. Just like this, just some of this like random background stuff. Like some call him Bruno, some call him Mr. Dynamite, but try not to call him Monkey Boy. Known for his incredible martial arts skills as well as a record for property damage, Captain Bruno is one tough ball of primate carrying beefcake. He's got a trusted monkey sidekick named Banana, who knew, and a real love for seeing things go boom. If he isn't in the middle of saving the world from terrorists, he's usually in the middle of trying to save his marriage. Yikes. We got Gene Ivy over here. This Navy SEAL-trained Spitfire loves to get her kicks, and she usually aims them right at your chin. She loves sushi and Japanese animation. Her turn-ons are cat lovers and long walks on the beach. Her turn-offs are small feet and mean people who want to take over the world, proficient in kung fu. Love that. And then Corporal Eddie Brown down here. Two things relax this guy: reggae and kickboxing. A Navy SEAL since he drop-kicked a referee from the NFL. Eddie is tough as nails and eats them too. Wow. When not risking his life for the good of his country, he moonlights for a psychic advice hotline. Love that. And then we got some very, very colorful enemies here. Look at all that. Like all these random enemies even have a backstory. Somebody's job was to write all that stuff that we just experienced cyberspace. We just experienced that together. Okay, let's go ahead and read this story. I feel like we owe it to whoever wrote this manual to read the story of the game, because I actually don't really know other than the president's daughter was kidnapped and she's on a ship and you've got to save her. So let's see. This is actually kind of difficult to read because of the background, but it's fine. Here's what we know so far. You, A1, Captain Bruno Delinger, were rudely awakened from your mandatory 3 hours of sweat-drenched, flashback-having war-ridden nightmares you call your beauty sleep. The phone just rang like an air raid siren in your head, and at this hour you can't help but stand at attention. Seems that the president of the good old US of A needs your help. A band of modern-day pirates has taken control of the world-famous Bermuda cruise liner. They are heavily armed and dressed like Bluebeard the Biker. This floating fortress of fun also happens to have over 1,000 of the most powerful people in the world on board. Okay. The president's daughter is among them and in need of some major life preserving. You wipe the crust out of your eyes, brush those pearly whites, and suit up. You make sure not to forget your monkey sidekick, Banana. He happens to be your good luck charm and goes over great with the chicks, because apparently we are picking up chicks on this cruise liner in which we are working and trying to save a bunch of people. You know, it's fine, but whatever. Just when you thought things were bad, they got worse. The Navy SEALs that have also been called out for this ocean-going party know of you and your incredible talents for bringing down the house. Literally! You've paid more in property damage than in alimony checks. The SEAL commander doesn't seem to like hot shots and makes sure to politely let you know by yelling and spitting it all over your face. Boy, does this guy need to switch mouthwash. Look, I'm not here to make friends, you say. Oh, really, Bruno? The commander replies. So I guess that filthy monkey on your shoulder is your twisted idea of a sidekick. The entire room breaks out in laughter. Sans you. These guys don't seem too supportive of your choice in partners, and your monkey just peed on your back from all the commotion. Yikes. You're right, Captain. You reply, send in the clowns. That's what I always say. The room goes silent, and with that, you earn the respect and total hatred of every man in the room. So much for professional courtesy. Your mission is simple. Invade the ship and rescue the hostages, especially the president's daughter. Take out anyone who stands in your way. This is not a PR mission, so use any and all weapons you can find. You'd be surprised at what you can use to drop your swarthy opponents, so keep your eyes peeled. Remember, these pirate rejects are playing for keeps, so stay sharp. Now move out before the SEALs start clubbing you. Okay. So there's that. That's the story. That didn't really tell me a whole lot that I didn't already know. But, you know, context is great, right? Okay. Let's play this video game. And by the way, we are, in fact, going to be using my Dreamcast arcade stick. There, look at that boy. Look at that brother. Some good stuff right there, if I do say so myself. I just went on a journey with backstory. Absolutely. I love that there's a little slot to put the VMU there. So this game, it doesn't really do a whole lot. It just says Dynamite Cop on the VMU. And then it'll, whenever the game starts.
Justifiably in a position that I'd rather not be in, but the cream will rise to the top. Oh, yeah.
All the way to the top, baby. And then it'll show the picture of the character that you're playing as there. So, yeah. But I appreciate that. I freaking love the Dreamcast details with the VMU. It's one of my favorite things. And it's got the micro switch joystick. It feels very nice. It's a very, very nice feeling arcade stick. So let's play this video game here. Once I get myself situated.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
Indeed. Oh, I forgot to switch this over to the right. Freaking dingle flanger. I'm such a dingus. Did I push the right button? I think I pushed the right button. Do you have any festive holiday tea flavors tonight? No. I just have age-old throat coat. That's all I've got. I wish I did. I wish I had taken the time to make some fancy tea, but I, in fact, did not do that. So there's that. Maybe if I take a break, I'll go get some tea. You know, tea sounds kind of good. Tea sounds kind of good to a guy on this day of the week. This is probably going to be too hot for my lips, but I'm going to put my lips on it anyway. Actually, it wasn't too bad. Just made yourself. Oh, what kind of tea are you drinking, Will? Is anybody else out there in cyberspace drinking anything, consuming anything good right now? Okay. So let's we're just gonna dive in with mission 1. Real men chugging Mountain Dew. Man, I love Mountain Dew so much. Like, literally, it was life-changing to me when the first time I had Mountain Dew. Like, I'm not even playing with you. I think I've told you guys about this before. I don't remember. I had it at school. I don't remember how I had it. I don't remember how I had it. I think somebody gave me a can of it or bought. I don't know. Or maybe it was in the drink fountain. And I don't remember. I went a long time, many years without having it. And I finally got it. I finally had some, and it blew my mind. And on my way home, I begged my mother to take me to the grocery store so that I could go get Mountain Dew, because I freaking loved it. And I still love Mountain Dew, but it doesn't make me feel great. It's a little much for my old person aging body because I'm an old man now. Okay, how to play this video game? I was kicked. This cup is black tea, toasted coconut almond bar. Oh, it tastes like Christmas candy. Oh, nice. I love that. My grandmother around Christmas time made this fudge. Oh my goodness gracious! Nothing in my life has ever compared to this fudge that my grandmother made. And I do not believe I will ever find and it wasn't like, you know, some fudge is like, I don't know. I just realized that the Blast City there. Well, I didn't know what a Blast City was when I was playing this as a kid, but I would love to have a Blast City arcade cabinet. That would bless me greatly. I have a miniature Blast City. I can show you guys what a Blast City looks like because I have a little one. BRB. Well, a little Blast City, a little baby Blast City there. Look at that. It's a little baby Blast City. So, an actual Blast City has a little part here. So this is not just like sitting on the ground like that. But yeah, look at that. Love that. Actually, this is an Astro City. Excuse me, Astro City. How silly of me. They're just. It's a little nod. It's just a little nod. But yeah, this has like some arcade games on it. It also, you may notice that the color scheme of these two things is rather similar. But yeah, anyway. Okay. Resuming activities here. I appreciate that. Well, I appreciate that. It's things that I have amassed over the duration of my life. Growing up in a family that never got rid of anything. I say that like this is something I had from my childhood. No, I bought this like a year ago. But, you know, what are you going to do? Every year with that fudge. My mom still makes fudge every year. The struggle of my life is not to eat 10 million calories of fudge on dry and hope. Yes, I feel that. Yeah, I don't know. No one has ever made fudge that compared to this fudge that my grandmother made. It was just like, it was like the perfect gooiness, but it at the same time, you know, it wasn't it's not a brownie. It was just, goodness gracious. Oh, my mouth parts are doing maneuvers that they have no business doing right now. What button do I press? Push down. Success! I pushed down. You may notice that this video game is over the top. That is expected. There's a laser gun. How to pick up this button. Ah! Wait, how do I jump in this video game?
On May 7th, 2024, MichaelK said, "My deck's not very big. Know what I'm saying?"
Excuse me. I had to look at that. I had to actually look at what in the world Clabot was saying, because it sounded like he was going off. He was literally going off road. He was turning off of the paved road onto the not paved road. There, just then. That's what it sounded like to me. But he has a little accent. He has a little bit of an accent. So, you know. What is going on, Grimaldo? How is it going? It is actually unbelievable to see you on this eve of Eve. Come on now, guy. There's there are C tier cusses in this game. I forgot about that, so I apologize. The stream is already extremely adult. I'm sorry. Did I just throw a nuke or something? Like what the heck just happened? Boom, boom. See, like, I don't know what all this cyborg nonsense is that he's wearing. But here we are. And I'm not understanding, like, he like kidnapped the president's daughter, and then she's just like crawling around around him instead of like trying to escape. I don't really get it. I don't get it. Looked like a big poop explosion. I mean, very well could have been, you know what I'm saying? We've all been there. We've all been there. Illustration. I don't remember what you get with all the illustrations. I think you can, there's like a gallery that you unlock or whatever. It's kind of weird to me that C is his jump. Although, that's pretty normal. That's pretty normal with this, like, 3-button / 6-button layout for C to be jump. But, you know, there are heads there. I'm assuming those are not legitimate heads. Who is that on the wall? Is that, like, that looks like Matthew McConaughey on the wall. It's like on Die Hard, your guy isn't wearing any shoes. Yeah, I think they clothes get knocked off of them as we progress. How to pick this up? There, like that. That's how we pick it up. Wow, I was shot multiple times. Can I throw this chair? Yes. Wow, that was not as effective as I was expecting it to be. All right, all right, all right. Whoa. Bunch of nerds in here, you know what I'm saying?
The current DSi count is 693. This is the first of the day. Is this your first time playing?
This, forgot which one. Yeah. I don't know. Our guy here kind of looks like Nicolas Cage knockoff or something. He's giving Nicolas Cage, as the kids would say. Whew. Give me that long bread, sir. I'm going to beat you with it. Wow. Kabloom! Okay. French roll. Look at that. Pick these things up. Keeping the... I don't really... Rogue memes, you know what I'm saying? Gotta watch out for the rogue memes. This is very aggressive. There's a lot of aggression in this room, but I have bread, so... Yeah. Woo! Look at that! I'll take that health. Thank you. Thank you. Have hot chicks with elite ninja skills in their crew. Yeah, I don't know. It's a good question. Look at that. Uh-oh. Chef Boyardee is, he's kind of angry that we're all up in his kitchen business, but, you know, here we are. Had to approve nearly every chat. What the H? Was that a carrot bomb? I think. Oh, wow. What was that? Yeah, take that. Take some of that. Is there what? That is not what you want to happen to the jewels. That's not what you want. That's rough. I think the game would end there for me if I was in this video game and a brother this large picked me up and did that to me. Yeah. I just don't think that's the move. No, we're stripping down. Okay. Wow. Well, I don't know. Okay. Yeah. Take it. Take that, Alexander. Ho ho ho! Boom, baby. You did indeed. You did indeed. For some reason, this game cusses at you, even though you have fully passed away. The enemies are just still mad that you existed. It's time. Is that bad? Should I be concerned? Da-da-da-da. Okay. Yep. Some of that. Take some of that. Take some of this. Kabloom. The sound this laser gun makes, though. Just had to approve. Okay. Let me, trying to think if there's a way that I can make it not do that. Wow, in the tush. Zap, zap. My pizza's almost here. Let me see. We're in the meat locker. Oh, there are crab bros in here now. Let me see. Let me just take a look very quickly. No. Yeah, who freaking knows? The heck, YouTube? Let's see. I was looking at some of this filtering nonsense and see if good time for me to make some hot cocoa. I don't know what the heck YouTube is doing. What is this? What the heck is this? Okay, let me see. I could probably add you to this list, Miller Time. This might work. world. Let's see. Do I have to do this? Whoa, where the dump did my junk go? Where the dump did my junk go? Sometimes things just disappear. And you're expecting them to persist. Yeah, okay. Okay, let's see if that fixes that. Miller time. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. And things are weird. Okay. Okay. Continuing, moving right along. All right. Proceeding. Let's fight these crabs. You know what I'm saying? Some of that action. Hooah! Let me pick at this illustration. Some of that. Oh, I just realized I could pick up these giant slabs of meat. Okay. All right. I see how this is going to be. Oh, come on. Yeah, take it. Seems fine. All right. Let's ride the conveyor belt. How did she climb into that without anybody noticing? Look at that. We are good at video games. Don't mind if I do. Thank you for that. Yep. Yep, some of that action. Well, that wasn't it. What about this? Wow. From a seated position, even. Good grief. Good gravy pants. Do I have unlimited continues? I haven't even really been paying attention to that. Some of that. How dare you? Some of this. Yep. Give me some of that. I'll take this illustration. I forgot that you can arrest people in this. That's nice. But, you know, we've got business to tend to. You know, so there's that. Okay. Got a missile launcher. No, it is literally a missile. It is literally a missile. I just love... It seems like this is a reoccurring theme with all the Dreamcast games that we've been playing the past few... Oh, there's a tentacle. Of course there are tentacles. With all the Dreamcast games that we've been playing, it's just... they're just fun. You know, like... None of this makes any sense whatsoever. We're fighting an octopus. We're fighting the Kraken. That is on this ship where the president's daughter has been doing president's daughter things. We have some kind of unnamed plug here that we are attacking with. Can I grab this? Nope. You're going to grab me, though. Yep. Let's see. Can I throw... What even? Are you squirting babies at me now? Okay. Gingerbread hot cocoa. That does sound pretty glorious. I'm really not a hot chocolate, hot cocoa kind of guy, but once you start, weaving in the gingerbread stuff, then whew, goodness gracious, Gravy Tuesday. I need that in my face. Do not grip me. Do not do that. I will take this gun and I will stand over here. Are you mad? I'll take this. Okay. I don't actually know what the power-up stuff does. Look at that. Look at us. Yeah, there's not really a whole lot of challenge. This game's just about having fun. Can I not? Oh, mother. What is going on right now? Why can't I pick this up? I think regular plain hot cocoa is boring, but around Christmas when all the special flavors come out, it's definitely happy mouth time. I love that. Where the heck are we? This looks like we're in like a traditional like cave bad guy water base.
On January 21st, 2025, MichaelK said, it was so high. It was so high.
I don't know what kind of beast that is, but it's a little spooky looking. Looks kind of experimental in flavor. Why is there a sign that says chicken leg up there? Some of that. Take it. Look at that. I actually totally forgot about all this stuff. I really only remembered that you were on the boat in this game. Happy dude, what is going on? How is it going? It's so great to see you on this day of the week. Get on out of there. And they are hopefully that they multiply again. I was just about to say I hope they don't multiply again. But here we are. Some of that. Ya-da-da. Yeah. Do not you dare. Do not you dare. Yo. There's a new alert thing that I'm working on right now that I'm hoping I'll be able to finish it before stream next week, so we can wrap up 2025 with a bang. You know what I'm saying? There are no explosions in it, but yeah, fingers crossed I can get that wrapped up and it works correctly. Because I have a vision. I've had a vision for a while, and this one's been a little bit more technical to accomplish, but.
FBI, open up! It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
Did your chat go through that time, Miller time, or did you have to approve that, Will? The pepper. It's so good. It went through. Okay. Fantastic. I added Miller time to some kind of like approved user list or something, so. Boom, boom, kabloom, kablamski. Look at that. Look at that. Woo. Look at that. We are good at video games. To be fair, Miller Time, nobody is on that list. So I need to go through and any regulars, I need to add them to that list. I totally forgot that was a thing, so my apologies. How silly of me. Wow, that was aggressive. There was a lot of aggression there. Did bro just shoot me with an actual literal cannon? Poor baby. Do not you dare. This guy has a cannon, and this guy has dual-wielding, like, they look like machine guns, but they have, like, horse skulls on them or something. Something very alarming. I don't know, but the fact of the matter is I have a cannon now, so... Well, I did have a cannon. I still did have a cannon. Mother of Pearl? You? Oh. Okay. I'm going to pick this up. Apparently there was an illustration there. Some of that. Yeah. Take it. Yep. I believe this game does have infinite continues because I've died a zillion times already, so. There's probably like a hard mode that doesn't, but I just played whatever booted with the game, so. 25 cents to continue. That'd be brutal. Oh, we were backstabbed. Unfortunate. I feel like the character that I'm playing as doesn't even look like the guy that's on the cover of the game or that we talked about with the monkey on his shoulder or whatever. Like, I don't even understand what the heck. Like, the actual in-game models look nothing like these characters. So we're going to have to try the other characters and see if they look even remotely like the characters in the instruction manual. You fool! Can I block in this video game? Yeah. Some of that. What if I threw you off the side of the boat? Well, that didn't work. Oh, I was actually murdered just like that. He just needed one punch. One single punch. Miller Time, this is the monkey guy. That's what I'm saying. Like, this doesn't look like brother at all. He has changed his body to destroy us. The thing is like this does... I'm pretty sure this is the same enemy, the same villain from Die Hard Arcade, but he just has some, body part upgrades. And he behaves kind of like Super Shredder or something. Seeing you with the Dreamcast arcade stick makes me really happy. Yes, I love this. This is a great feeling arcade stick. It has like the right amount of weight to it, and the joystick feels really nice. It's a nice arcade stick. I got this a few years back from a buddy of mine. I bought it from him, and I never had one of these as a kid. I had a friend who had one, and I always loved playing on it, and he would always demolish me. We'd play. The Dreamcast was really, for me, like I spent it was probably the system that I played the most fighting games on, if that makes sense. The system that I played the most fighting games on I played. So let's see. What all did I play? Played a ton of Marvel vs. Capcom 1 and 2. Absolutely loved those games. Played Soul Calibur was the first fighting game that I got for the Dreamcast. I never got Virtua Fighter 3 TB. I've always... Wow. His face just exploded on me. I'd like to pick that up at some point in time. I've always liked Virtua Fighter, but I played Virtua Fighter 1, 2, and Remix on the Saturn a lot. But yeah, anyway. And then, what else? Soul Calibur, Power Stone. Power Stone is such a good game. It's not really a traditional fighting game, but it's I almost played that tonight, but I wanted to play this because I got this for Christmas as a kid, and it kind of just feels like Christmas time to me. We've had this discussion. I feel like we have this discussion every holiday season where I got to play these games that give me Christmas vibes, but they probably don't give anybody else Christmas vibes. Oh, I'm going to grab you. Never mind. I'm just going to punch you in the back of the head. Huh. Huh. Oh, I didn't realize I could kick other enemies while I'm holding one enemy up in the air. Dadgummit. Do those PI... I don't know what the PI... I know that I'm like powering junk up here, but I don't know really what those do. Maybe I should... Let's actually look at the manual. Dynamite... I don't know, actually, Miller Ty, or Happy Dude. Now that you say that, I don't actually know. I think I don't know. That's a good question. One or the other. I don't remember. Let's see. La 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 la. What was I looking for? The P. We got to figure out what the P. Collect either 5 P power-up items or 1 S special power-up item by defeating enemies to power up the player for a short time. At this time, the power gauge will turn green and flash. The player will then be able to perform strong combination attacks until the... Oh, okay. I was wondering why my health bar was flashing randomly. Okay. I probably should have actually, read the instruction manual. Like I said, we didn't need to. But, yeah. Okay. Anyway, cool. That's good. That's good. It's good to see. Love to see that. Love to see power-ups in a video game. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Come on, Wolf. Stop laughing at me. What are these balls that are flying out his forehead? Oh, give me that. Again. Yeah, so that's the thing. So this is the sequel to Die Hard Arcade. You are saving the same president's daughter from the same villain, but there's no relation to any of the Die Hard characters or anything. Like it doesn't make any sense. I actually didn't know this was in the arcade until just now. I was wondering. This really felt like it should have been. I guess this was on the Naomi. Yes. So the Naomi hardware is, for those of you who don't know, the Naomi hardware is like the arcade version of the Dreamcast. But yeah, this is the spiritual successor to Die Hard Arcade, and it's weird because it's like a sequel because they reference things happened in the first game. But Howard Drawson did some of the music in Sonic 3. He was one of the freaking 19 composers in that game. Side note. What message needed approval, Will? Good grief. YouTube, you're killing me. You're literally slaying me before our eyeballs. Hang on. Good grief. Game over. Hang on, let me make a little adjustment here. I don't know what the heck YouTube's doing. There it is. There it indeed is. Okay. All right. Let us continue. There is a cat child here. Where's my freaking dingus? I have acquired my dingus. Okay. Dingus acquired. Okay, let's proceed. Game over, yeah! So the gallery, I'm assuming, is... Yes, this is going to be very, very simple for the cat child to be here whilst using an arcade stick. Online comic. I'm assuming these are the illustrations that I've picked up throughout the game. Master Tony's illustration LED pad. This is just such an interesting... Oh, there we go. This looks nothing like the bro that we play as in the game. Nothing like him. Yeah, we found the Gene Ivy one here. I think we found all the main characters. Caroline, only daughter of the 46th president, and the so like that doesn't look like her at all. Like all this age 5. Is this? It's like they had one team of people doing the artwork for this, and they were just like totally separated from the people doing all the modeling and stuff. A rare image of the face before it's translated. His new look includes a hole in his head, which shoots ectoplasm at high speeds. He does, in fact, have a hole in his head. Good grief. Evil leader of the pirates. His enhanced body includes a machine gun on his left arm. That's interesting because he did not have a machine gun on his left arm. He had like a claw. So, yeah, it's like these two art teams were in totally separate spaces here. Pirate couple, the hippest couple in Dynamite Cop, in the Dynamite Cop world, are back for more action. Captain of the pirate band. He is well respected by his men, but... Oh, wait. What? Okay, there's no but here. She used to work as a sideshow attraction in a small... I didn't realize I got this much artwork. He's famous both as a master of Chinese cuisine and martial arts. Once a promising young wrestler, he left the sumo world amidst dark rumors. This game is almost as fun as barrel monkeys. There doesn't seem to be any monkeys in the barrel. Facts. Actual facts. A French man of Japanese ancestry, he pursues the philosophy of cooking. Look at that. I can fly, I can fly. Wow, this guy is there. He's priest of the Caribbean. He must wear no clothing when praying to the gods. Besides, he can save on cleaning bill. Wow. This giant octopus escaped just before becoming dinner at the hands of Chef Alexander. Monsters of the Caribbean. The octopus is the only giant in the mysterious ocean. All right, that's it. That's all the illustrations. So. It also feels like the creators were so terrified of being sued for copyright infringements that they went way overboard. I think that is, like, it's just, this game is, like, ridiculously over the top. Like, ridiculously over the top. Like, Die Hard Arcade, it's a little goofy. It's a little lighthearted and goofy. But it's still, like, kind of seated in reality somewhat. This is just, like, just over the top ridiculous. And I love it. Showdown.
On December 16th, 2025, MichaelK said, I am way too long for this.
That is a very recent quote. Very recent. We are not too far removed from that. Using a boat, infiltrate the ship from the sea. Don't mind if I do. Don't. We just talked about that. Yes, we did, in fact. All right. Look at us. We are in this random room. Again, she just doesn't really look anything like her art. I will slap you with this plant so hard. So help me. Yeah. Bunch of nerds up in here. What is that? Tokyo. Oh, nice. I don't know what that did, but it did something. Okay. I have hairspray and you have a gun. How? What? In what fairness is like? I don't even. That doesn't even make sense. That doesn't even make sense. It's good. It's good. It's good. Got this turtle bro here. Give me some of that. Give me some of that. Love that. Yeah. Take that, bro. Look at all that nonsense. Good thing I have an actual missile that did not... It did not murder them at all. Please do not. I have been hit. Kwamikaze, what is going on? How is it going? Hopefully you're doing unbelievable on this eve of eves. I will take this, thank you. Can I not pick this up while holding this triple bazooka? I went from using hairspray as a weapon to using a triple barrel bazooka, just so that we're clear on that. Health. Okay. Yep. Get. I almost picked up. I think my last comment didn't show up. Is it? Is it doing the thing again? Will, is it doing the thing again? YouTube's acting crazy tonight, Paul. It's like filtering everything. The chat filtering is going wild. And Clabot is innocent. Clabot is innocent. I blame the YouTube machine. Come on now. Wow. What does this pill do? Wow. Wow. I'll take this vacuum cleaner, though. Love that. Kaboom! Kablam! Kabalooski! Oh, we are in here. We're in it to win it. I don't think I've ever been in a restroom that had a fountain. Has anybody been in a restroom with a fountain like that? And I'm assuming this is an area where you can get your shoes cleaned up there. It's not just like an observation deck in the restroom. It's one or the other. I'm not really sure which, but... I will take this. Thank you very much. I will also take this plunger. Of course. Of course. Yada-da-da. Yada-da-da-da. Wow. Yep, I knew it. I knew that was going to happen. I couldn't get away fast enough. Got him. Wow. Wait a minute. How do I... Okay, hold up. Everybody calm down for a second. So I have a lighter in my pocket. I don't actually know how to switch weapons, smiley face. You're in the bathroom. Makes sense. Checks out. Come on now. Take it. Low riding, what is going on? How's it going? It's so great to see you on this day of the week. Also, congratulations on your news. That's amazing. No. I like this little boat here that's cruising around. Hopefully those boats deliver sushi. Hopefully that's the case. Some of that. Wow. Wow. Oh! 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 No. Oh no, I pressed the wrong button. Oh! Got him. I was straight up got. Whoa! Everybody calm down. I like how he bowed at me after he did that to my body. Whoa! I will happily take that. What is that? Hand grenades? A box of hand grenades? Sometimes a girl's just got to throw a refrigerator at the chef, you know what I'm saying? Yep. Followed by the grenades, just like that. Funny. The irony there. Some of that. Got a whole rice cooker. What else can I throw at this bro? I might just have to do this the old-fashioned way. Whew. Ha! Oh! 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 Goodness! Gelatinous gravy. That's a different one. Yeah, this... So we're doing a different route this time, Miller time. There are 3 different routes.
On April 8th, 2024, MichaelK said, "Wake up, sheep. Get excited."
There are 3 different routes, and I believe once you beat all 3, then you can do the showdown at the end. And I'm pretty sure all 3 end in the same place. They just visit different rooms on the boat. I think, if I'm remembering that correctly. Why do I keep not shooting in the correct place? Hey, I'll take that P. Don't you dare. Come on now. I'd be mad as H if someone sprayed my face with hairspray then shot me.
On May 21st, 2024, MichaelK said, "What are you doing, Google?"
Oh, pick it. Yeah. Come on now, baby. Well, that fish exploded. Yeah. That little dance he just did. A little maneuver. Well. Oh, I get it. It's a tranquilizer gun. So whenever you shoot them with it, they kind of like pass out for a little bit. And then you have an opportunity to pick them up and use them as a weapon. But I kind of slept on that tactic there, unfortunately. Did I just eat that fish head? I think that's what just happened. Sometimes you gotta eat an entire fish head to survive. Look at that. Look at that. I don't even understand like how she gets in his custody or whatever, like how he obtains her when literally the whole game he's like, "Where are you, girl?" And she's just like hiding, and then he's like, "Oh, never mind, I'm just leaving." And then he leaves without her, but then she's like there with him. I don't understand. I don't get it. I will take this. Thank you very much. Wow. Wow. Hey. Thanks for the assist, bro. Come on now. That's all she's got. Do not you dare. Do not you dare. Nice. Actually, I had totally forgotten they could hurt each other until this literal room right here.
Ignorance is bliss.
Love it. Yeah, I am so powered up, frick! And the tentacle has returned. Oh, now ink is being shot at my face. Please do not. Yeah. Yeah, I also would think that if I literally threw a missile at somebody that it would be an insta-kill, but clearly that's not how this video game works, you know. How many tickles does it take to make an octopus laugh? 10 tickles. 10 whole tickles. Oh, so last night I was adjusting something on Clabot, and it occurred to me I should look and see how many quotes exist in the system, and there are well over 700 quotes, and I'm sure many of them have not seen the light of day ever again. So I really need to figure out a way to where quotes that have never been played on stream before kind of have a little bit more of a priority over the other ones that have played several times. I mean, you know, you're not wrong, Miller Time. You're not wrong. Oh, well, now she's in his possession. Ah! Yeah, look at that. Health has been acquired by my body. Oh, no!
On March 25th, 2025, MichaelK said, "Stop touching me with those."
There's a whole freaking car up there. If I were to win this car, you know, like, how do I get car off of boat? You know what I'm saying? Motherless. I love how it says the guy's name, like where it says what item you're holding. I love that. Good thing about get quotes, it doesn't cost any credits, just a little cooldown. Yeah. That I definitely believe that's going to stay that way. The only thing is the actual act of adding a quote is probably going to have to be locked down at some point, because I know there's going to be some actual living, breathing dingus that ruins it for everybody. And that's one of those things that I believe there will be like a
On November
zero
12th,
tolerance.
2024, MichaelK said, "Freaking Scoopy snacks all up in my pants."
What? Okay. I love the fighting on the bar top here. That's pretty. It's pretty metal. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, ah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to lock it to absolutely to basically just to regulars probably. I can probably do something like if you have interacted on the stream for a certain length of time, then you're kind of automatically added to the list of people that are able to do that command. I'll probably do that kind of thing, because the thing is like somebody is going to stroll in here from some dark corner of cyberspace, and they're gonna do something stupid. Is what's gonna happen. But those kinds of people will literally. I probably need to think about this sooner rather than later. Is what I'm saying. You don't want to make it a pay function, but I get it if it comes to that. But like anything online, someone will abuse it and ruin it like a dingus. Yeah, I think it'll just have to be a for regulars thing, and I will probably have to add some kind of a cooldown. It just kind of depends on how many people are in the stream. How many ways can we tighten it up? Make it require credits, make it have a cooldown, and make it where only regulars can do it. How about that? That's pretty aggressive. Yeah, look at that. How do you like that? Oh. You have to be a subscriber for so much time before you can message. Yeah. That is a thing. That is actually a thing. The only thing I'm kind of at I know like larger channels can get away with that, but like I'm kind of at this point right now where I do want people to be able to just like hop in here very quickly and start interacting. Because honestly, a lot of people who just like randomly hop in here and start interacting, they subscribe just because we had a conversation or something. Okay, so it's like an entirely different mission. So we are not going to the super secret pirate hangout. Now we're just in the... What is this? What is this thing? Eagle's Nest thing? What is it called? Yeah, bro does not have a machine gun arm. Literally, it was like the art department was completely disconnected from the rest of the game. I wonder how different this is from the arcade version. I'm always like very interested in learning the differences between the two. I just love comparing like console versions to the arcade versions. By far, one of the freaking most interesting things I have ever watched in my life was a documentary on the team who did the port of Virtua Cop from the arcade to the Sega Saturn. And I had no clue that game was so difficult to make on the Saturn. I had no idea until I watched this. And comparing the two versions and seeing just the different ways and like weird kind of programming tricks that they did to make that game possible on the Saturn is just some very good stuff. I highly recommend. What's the name of the channel? Pandemonium.
The current DSi count is 697. This is the 5th of the day. Yikes.
Pandemonium plays every Saturn game or something like that. I think that's the name of the channel. You can see something on his... Okay. You're right. You're right, Miller Time. There is a thing on his arm. However, the artwork literally had an enormous machine gun on his arm. So, and he did not have a claw. I don't know. Yeah, take it. Take it. Gene was a lot better than Nicolas Cage. Look at that. How did he literally... Whoa. Oh, I didn't realize the camera had freaked out. My bad. That's a pretty great ending. Oh. I just love this so much. Yeah, I've been curious to play some Naomi, the Dreamcast arcade hardware. I've been really curious to play some of that and see, because I can't think of any time I've ever played a game that would have been based on the Naomi hardware in the arcade. That was definitely... I don't even know where you would have gone, because that would have been like the late 90s. And most of the arcades around me had kind of shut down by then. It was really just like, you know, in restaurants and bowling alleys, skating rinks, like places like Dave and Buster's, like that, like ticket places, whatever. They had arcade machines. And I don't ever remember seeing anything that looked like it would have been based, like any Dreamcast game type arcade hardware. I just don't remember seeing any of that. Which it says 1998 on there, so I'm assuming the arcade version probably would have come out in 1998, maybe. Maybe consider putting DSi in the future dedicated. Yes. Let me make a note about that here. By the way, and this is my notebook where I keep all of my secret stuff for the stream that I'm taking notes on. I just randomly where did this come from? Box Lunch. I was randomly in Box Lunch one day, and my wife found this, and she was like, "You absolutely have to have this." And I said, "Yes, I absolutely have to have that." So yeah, this is my little stream notebook here. So yeah. There was a mall that had a Sega Naomi cabinet. It was for WWF Royal Rumble. Oh, it was really bad. Yeah, I don't even know what they look like. Actually, I know what the Naomi hardware looks like, but I don't know what the actual, like, an arcade cabinet for it looks like. List. Add. Whoa. Okay. Notes have been made. Notes have been taken. 4 controllers and 2 screens. That's pretty cool. Too bad the game's bad. WWF Royal Rumble. Is that... I wonder if there's a Dreamcast game. I don't even know if there's a Dreamcast wrestling game. Other than, you know, like, well... which I was thinking of that boxing game, Ready to Rumble, which is not wrestling, but... It wasn't a dedicated Naomi cab. Oh, yeah, I don't even know what let's see. Let me see. Let's see. Sega Naomi cabinet. Just want to take a gander here. Oh, the 18-wheeler American Pro Trucker cabinet is a Naomi cabinet, which I have played that. I don't remember where the heck I played it. But I played that somewhere once, a long, long time ago. So that's cool. Oh, and Crazy Taxi. Duh, of course. Of course. Yeah. Let's see. Crazy Taxi Naomi. Yeah. Of course. Yeah, okay. So I have played Naomi. It was very well disguised, I guess. But let's see. Let me see if this will... How to do this here. Of course that doesn't work. Why the freaking heck would that work? Everybody calm down here. Jeez. Hang on, let me fix this. Every time I go to use this, it freaking breaks, and that's frustrating. That. Okay. Yes. Okay. And then one of these maneuvers. There it is. Okay. Yeah. So the this is what like the Dreamcast arcade. There is a Naomi 2. I forgot about that. There's a Naomi, like an original Naomi and a Naomi 2. I don't really know the difference, but looks like they just kind of. It doesn't really necessarily look like anything specifically. It's just kind of like whatever. But that one does kind of look like this one up here. Virtua Tennis here. But that's cool. I like nerding out about arcade hardware like that. It's safe to say that if there was a port to it, was, yeah, that's accurate. That's accurate. And I know the Naomi, I believe this is like a cartridge. I know this plugs into the actual like main board thing. Here we go. Well, that's pretty blurry, but whatever. These pictures suck. So that's the Naomi hardware, and then this is the game that plugs in there. And I know that people will take the optical drive out of an actual Dreamcast and plug that into Naomi hardware somehow, and I'm not really sure. I don't know. I don't know if some games were discs and some were actual cartridge, but yeah. The cartridge is the most expensive thing about running native. Yeah, I could definitely see that. I thought I saw that somebody made some kind of like flash something that you could plug into it, but it's still insanely expensive. All this arcade stuff has just gotten astronomical. Oh, here we go. These are the GD-ROM drives, which the GD-ROM is what the Dreamcast has, which is it can play discs that hold about a gig. So ish. So pretty cool. I believe what I've heard people doing is they'll take the GD-ROM out of the Dreamcast and repair one of these with it. I think that's a thing. So anyway. Okay. No. Speaking of arcade cast, have you finished the Neo Geo yet? Everything about it is done except for the control panel. I gotta buy buttons, and I just haven't done it yet. I started looking at buttons for it a few months ago, and I picked them out, and then I didn't pull the trigger, and freaking wait, what? Oh, that's what it was. I didn't pull the trigger, and now I don't know what the heck I picked out because my card expired, and I gotta do it all over again. Because I was gonna buy buttons and sticks for the Neo Geo cab, and also I have an 8-bit DOE arcade stick that I wanted to replace. Put like a good stick and buttons in. And so basically what happened was I put all this stuff in a cart, and I saw the price, and I was like, frick, I don't want to spend that kind of money right now. And then I didn't buy it, and then I just kind of kept looking at the cart forever and ever and ever, and then eventually it expired and went away, and I didn't buy it. So I need to just do it. I just need to do it. Just need to do it. No, no, no. Should I explode this? I should. Boom. Shakalaka. I actually didn't do any graphics for the side panel. So I did all the visual stuff. Everything about it is done except for the control panel, and I don't really have a way of showing you guys the arcade. That's like the one thing in this room that's not very visible from this camera, but you can kind of see it there. Let me move this Mega Buster that's in the way. Wow, junk's falling out of the hole. But it has, I put like a laminate on it, which is like I could not save the artwork that was on the side of it. It was just too destroyed. But I sanded the whole thing down, and then it has this glossy laminate on it, so it's black. And then I got a new, you can't see it at all from that, but a new like T molding, that is on it. It still has the same marquee. I rebuilt the inside of it a little bit. I rebuilt the inside of it a little bit, so I put like a shelf on it, and the shelf is kind of in the front where the coin like bucket would be, and the shelf is for arcade boards. So basically, the way I did it is I wired in a JAMA switcher into it, and so it has a Mr. Cade in it permanently, but then it also has a second JAMA harness that I can swap to, so I can swap between the Mr. Cade, which is actually physically installed in it, and the whatever arcade board I put into it. I sit on that shelf there behind the coin drawer, and yeah, so it has a JAMA switcher in it, and it also has a it's like a remapper thing. I got it from the same guy. What is his name? I forgot his name. He makes the super gun that I use. Makes really, really high quality stuff, but it's a thing that you put between an arcade board and the JAMA harness, so it lets you remap buttons. So that way, and also you can use like what you call it? The heck are they called? The harnesses that lets you use extra buttons outside of the JAMA, like the 4 JAMA buttons. But it lets you remap buttons, so it's cool if you're using a bunch of different arcade boards on the arcade machine. Then it doesn't map to whatever. You can actually map individual buttons to that arcade board that you put in it. So it's probably the fanciest thing that I did on it. The marquee, I put an LED light behind it instead of the fluorescent light that was there. Still has the same speaker in it. I didn't do anything to the audio. As soon as I get my financials in order, now that Arcade 1-Up is going out of business, rumored not yet confirmed by the company themselves, I might invest in modding my... I think I saw that somebody bought them, and I'm not sure what they're doing with Arcade 1-Up stuff. I think what they said was anybody who has any of those cabinets that have the online play will continue to work. So they built... I do not have one, so I don't know exactly how this works, but they built the ones with online play to where anybody that you've played online with, it keeps a log of them, And as long as you've played it online before, then you still can play with those people. Like, it actually keeps like some kind of archive. So, yeah. Apparently it will still work, and you can like directly connect with them, because they kind of built into it this. They wanted to future-proof it in case they did go under, I guess. So, yeah. You Cybally, bro. What is going on? How's it going? It's so great to see you on this day of the week. RGB SCART VGA on an actual CRT is and always will be king. A CRT TV is nowhere near a modern TV price-wise. Depends on what you get. If you want to get a PVM, yes. Depending on what kind of PVM, those can be pretty pricey. But you know, if you just want a general, you can get a pretty good consumer CRT for not a whole lot, and a lot of people would pay you to take them away from them. So there's that. There's that whole thing. I'm in the business of collecting CRTs for some reason. I don't have a million of them, but I have too many. I'm trying to figure out. I have 3 other ones in my garage that I'm trying to figure out what the heck I'm going to do with. Two of them are definitely of the display variety, but one of them is a little bit larger, and I'm trying to decide if I want to put it in this room somewhere. I was thinking maybe this wall behind me where that marching snare is. I don't know. But I am playing right now. I'm playing on a Sony PVM. It is a 20 M2 in MDU, which I got from a guy outside of Springfield. That he worked at a hospital where they were getting rid of these, and they were literally destroying them. And he was like, "Nah, just give them to me." And he rescued several of them and sold them. So there's that. Whoop. The CRT market, only from what I've personally seen, is going crazy because of the retro modern gaming spike during the pandemic. People think it's mandatory play on a CRT when it's not the case. Yeah, it's just a totally different. It's for me. I both like playing on a modern display with an upscaler and playing on a CRT. It just kind of depends on the mood I'm in. I like them both for different reasons. You know, sometimes I like seeing the crispy pixels and all that stuff. I love that. But at the same time, you know, there's like you play a lot of these pixel art games and you see like just the way that a lot of the artwork, I'm not going to screw that up again. A lot of the artwork, like the artist kind of designed it around like using dithering and using the kind of the blurriness of the CRT to create the artwork. And like if you look this up online, there are so many different comparisons between sharp pixels and playing the same thing on a CRT, and it's pretty interesting to compare the two. But I like both. It just kind of depends. And now, however, when we're getting into the 4K upscaler territory, especially with the RetroTink 4K, it has basically in the past, scanline filters have just not really been that good, and I have not liked them at all. Until the RetroTink 4K has, with a lot of the features of that upscaler, it gives you the ability to have some extremely high quality CRT filters that are pretty convincing in replicating the way that the game would actually look on a CRT. But obviously with that is a large price tag. So there's that. There's that whole thing. Whoop. Whoop. But yeah, sometimes I will, if I'm playing on my couch, I don't have a CRT on the other side of my room, so I'll just play on my TV with an upscaler. And if I'm, playing over here, if it's a game that supports, a format that I can play on this PVM, then that's what I'll do. It did blow my mind the first time that I used a CRT after not using one for the longest time. It did, and this PVM specifically, when I first saw this, like it looked like alien technology to me. Like it was insane. Take it, take that, refrigerator. Some PVMs can't. This one cannot. This one can only do SCART or component. My Dreamcast is hooked up with SCART right now. So I've been in the process, and the reason why I did that is just some of the way that I have things running through my system. I have an Extron Crosspoint that is kind of like the hub for all the switching and everything. And I didn't really have the ability to use anything other than SCART with my setup, but now I do have the ability to use VGA. So at some point I may switch it over. I don't know. We'll see. The stupid thing is I just I have the flexibility to do all these random things, and it just like does it actually make sense? Am I overcomplicating it? Probably. I should probably chill out. I should probably just play the freaking video game. But I've been pretty happy with the way that this looks on SCART. But I remember the first time I got, when I was a kid, I still remember this now. I still remember this now. I was in Washington, D.C. in the 8th grade. Oh, that's how she gets captured. That fool. So I was in Washington, D.C. for my 8th grade trip, and we went to this mall, and they had a VGA converter for the Dreamcast, and I didn't really know anything about this, and I honestly don't really know what possessed me to buy this, because I didn't really know anything about video quality or anything at the time, but maybe somebody recommended it or something. I don't know, but I got it. And the first time I hooked my Dreamcast up to my computer monitor, I could not fathom that it looked as good as it did. Because I was playing on, just a regular CRT with composite. Use RGB SCART too. I'm from Europe, and this is it's RGB SCART is not a common thing over here. Component. Like YPBPR is pretty common over here. And honestly, from what I've seen, the quality between component and RGB is pretty similar. But just kind of depends on the cable, kind of depends on the system, like if it's modded and blah blah blah, all that kind of stuff. Wow, that was aggressive. I will say though, the difference between composite and S-Video is pretty large, and anybody who's interested in playing these old games and stuff like that, if you don't want to go, getting the fancy cables and whatever, just getting an S-Video cable, as long as you have the means to play that on whatever TV you have. S-Video goes a long way. Not the best, but it does look much better than composite. Yeah. Ha got him. I will take these. Thank you very much. Do not you dare with that. Hey! Bunch of losers. Bunch of nerds. That's not good. I got out of the way, though. Everything is fine. Everything about that is A-okay. You seem to enjoy overcomplicated setups. I find them nifty. Yeah, I have a... It's a tinkering addiction. I just love tinkering with things, and it... I will say... I took a week off for Thanksgiving, and I spent a few days totally rewiring my setup to kind of make it kind of streamline a few different things, and I am so thankful that I did that, because there have been some weird things that I did. I just had too much stuff going on, and not only did I simplify things, but I think things work better now, and they're more flexible. So it's actually interesting because everything that is going into my upscaler is going into it over a VGA cable, which means basically what happens is it's just like the VGA cable is just like a vessel, and I can send composite, S-video, component, RGB, or VGA into my RetroTink over the same cable. I just have to tell it what kind of signal it is, and then it knows where to find the different signals. And so and not only that, but like it eliminated a lot of extra cables and all kinds of stuff. So it was a lot of work. I was ready to be done by the time I finished, but it was I definitely think it was very worth it. I wonder if this water gun is I was hit. I was slapped by a tentacle. Oh, bro. I ran out of credits. I ran out of credits! What? Since when were there credits in this video game? Since when were there credits? About that. We got to do that again. I was just, okay. All right. Now I know that we're serious business here. I feel like I did the best with Gene here, so we're going to play as Gene. And then we are going to do mission 3 again. So there's that. Man, what the heck? I didn't even... Okay. I'll do better this time. We have 4 credits. I guess mission 1 you have unlimited. I don't even know. I don't even know what the heck happened here. It's like the game is getting harder as I'm progressing. VGA, RGB. Yes, that is my understanding as well. Yeah, the SCART cable that I have on my Dreamcast, like I'm a little fuzzy on exactly what it does. It lets you switch between progressive and interlace. It has like a switch on it that lets you switch. Is it between... What is it? It switches between progressive and interlaced resolutions. and I don't remember. It has something to do with kind of replicating the same way the VGA, like a VGA adapter would work. But some games, I think the reason for the Switch is some games don't support progressive unless it is, I don't remember. I'll have to refresh my memory on it. I've actually never used it. I just have it set to 240p and call it a day. So there's that. Progressives, but yeah, it's interesting. Like a lot of games, they just do like really weird stuff, switching between 480i and 240p like all over the place, and it's very interesting. And it kind of makes upscaling a nightmare unless you have an upscaler that can support it. Or, obviously, play on a CRT. Or an emulator, or whatever. You know, whatever floats your boat. Do not you dare with that! Okay. Okay. Let's not suck here. Let's not be fools. Wow. Oh, give me that missile, thank you. I'll happily take that. Right, was this a laser gun? Oh. Oh, I didn't need health anyway. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything is awesome! So is anybody playing anything cool? Watching anything cool? Consuming any cool media? My weekly asking of what the heck everybody's playing or watching or reading, you know, whatever. Okay. Oh, come on, come on. Yeah. Take that. Play my N64 every now and then. Nice. Yeah, I've been playing more N64 lately. I went for a long time not really playing N64. Nothing against it. I actually love the N64 a lot more than I think most people. A lot of people hate all over the N64, but I do in fact love that system. Have pretty fond memories of it. But this guy is dressed like one of the zombies in House of the Dead. I wonder if that was intentional or not. Probably not. It's just some generic dude wearing jeans and a and a brown jacket, but whatever. I at some point soon we're gonna finish GoldenEye because I freaking ever since I played it a few weeks ago last month I have been wanting to beat that game. It is a lot more fun than I was expecting it to be. I was kind of expecting it to be one of those games that like just it didn't really age very well, blah 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 blah. But no, it's great. But like I want to like replay a bunch of N64 games like GoldenEye. I want to replay Perfect Dark. I want to finish. We also started Bomberman 64 a few weeks ago, and I did not beat that, but I would like to. I think we actually got pretty far. Been trying to get into Pikmin on a Switch. There's learning curve for control. I've actually never played Pikmin before. Never played any Pikmin games. I've always been curious about them, but never played them. Had a really amazing Christmas gift of an N64 Switch controller. I've been playing N64 again. Just started Mario 64. My thumbs think it's 1996 all over. I love that. Mario 64 is just such a good game. I mean, it's one of those games where they just absolutely nailed it out the gate. Like that game is just so good from a control perspective, and it's a lot of I see this a lot. Like I used to actually watch a lot of Super Mario 64 speed runs, and the serious Mario 64 speed runners, like they need a solid original N64 controller. You know, good feeling N64 controller with the thumbstick to be able to really do the thing. Do not you dare. Take some of that. Right this very minute, I'm playing this really cool beat 'em up called Dynamite. Nice. Love it. Oh, come on. Do not give me that pork bun. I will slap you so hard with these pork buns, you will have no clue what planet you're from. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Playing Quake 2 on N64 is awesome. I don't think I've ever played Quake on N64. Played Quake 3 Arena on Dreamcast, and played, I think it was Quake 2. I played that a lot as a kid on the PC. No. This is not good. With the 4 megabyte RAM expansion pack. The progression of Super Mario Brothers 2, Super Mario Brothers 3, Super Mario World, N64 flawless, perfect progression. Yes, 100%. Yeah, video games just don't jump in generations like that anymore. A lot of times there are games that I'll play and then I'll hear a sequel's coming out, and it just, I don't know, it's like I don't really have any interest in playing it because it just kind of looks exactly like the original. Unless it's something that I freaking love. That's a different discussion, but oh, come on. I think it was about 2 weeks ago. There's going to be a 70-star Super Mario 64 run featuring 70 different. Nice. I'd be interested to watch that. I used to, whenever I was playing games, I would have my tablet set out. I have like a little tablet arm attached to my couch, and I would just like put it in front of my face in my peripheral vision, and I would just watch like Super Mario 64 speed runs and stuff while I was playing whatever. Yeah, we're not doing very well here. It's time. Stick-a-doo, stick-a-doo. Interesting that what's his name? Howard Drawson did this soundtrack. It doesn't really sound like because I'm trying to think like what else Howard Drawson. I know he did several Genesis games. The only one I really know off the top of my head is he did the Sonic 3 soundtrack, or he was one of the composers on the Sonic 3 soundtrack. Specifically, he did the Hydro City song, which is a banger, a freaking banger. I'm getting wrecked. Son! He looked like he was charging up for some activities. Come on, bro. I know I've said this every single stream this month, but I love Dreamcast graphics. And for some reason, I just have not, I have not really felt nostalgic about the Dreamcast until fairly recently. Whoa, 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 whoa. And I just love that it's like N64 graphics, but like, you know, but better. Takes away the freaking blurriness of the N64. No hate. No hate. Please, please, please. Oh, come on! Do not rob me. Do not rob me. Do not rob me. I will take this right here and kablam. Just like that. Either Dreamcast, GDMU mod, Sega Dreamcast, I actually have two. This is my childhood system, which is unaltered. And this is my actual childhood copy of this game that I got for Christmas in 1999, I think. And yeah, so this is an unmodded one. And then I have another one that I modded that it has like a translucent blue shell and it has a GDMU in it. I'm actually going to swap the GDMU out for a Terra Onion mode. I have a Terra Onion mode in a Saturn that I'm going to remove because I don't need it anymore, and I'm going to put it in my Dreamcast just because I don't really like the GDMU, like the menu. The way that you have to load up games onto it is a little janky to me. Like sort them and whatever. But the mode seems to work a lot better. So I was gonna swap it out for that. I just do not want to decease here, please. Please have mercy. Oh, come on! Wow. Unbelievable. Alright, we gotta get good here, man. Yeah, this third mission ramped up on the difficulty here. You can't just be careless with your health. Well, sure wish I had gotten that health earlier. Ah, motherless. Unbelievable. Okay, I don't know how in the world to fight this octopus and not suck. Now he's squirting ink at me again. Please release. Please move. This is good. This is good. This is great. This is great. Release me. Thanks. This should have been Streets of Rage 4. Absolutely. I really want to play, I talked about it earlier. Fighting Force. I have Fighting Force 1 and 2, but I have not played them yet. So at some point I would like to do that, but, you know, here we are. I believe... I know that they were working on a Streets of Rage 4 for the Dreamcast. I think, for the Dreamcast. And then, if I'm remembering this correctly, they kind of got ported over to the PS2, and then they just ended up canceling it. Motherless. Fighting Force is so much fun. Yeah, I always wanted to play it. I never did. I remember seeing it in magazines as a kid, and I always thought it looked really cool, but never played that one. Maybe we'll have to do that next year.
On November 26, 2024, MichaelK said, "I came, I saw, I went."
Please get these baby inklings out of my face. Good grief. Come on now. Some of that. Pick that up, please. Okay. Very eloquently said. Yes. Wow. Just straight up kicks her. Look at that. That was a metal maneuver, if I do say so. Oh, we're going all up in here again. Those lights. There's like stadium lights in here. What is that typical for evil villain layers? Okay, and we're like all back up in this place again, so it'd be cool if I could insert a quarter or something. Do. Give me that fish part. Thanks. Kind of rejuvenated my life a little bit, and I lost it. Great. Phenomenal. Then we got the freaking Punisher here. Thanks. I like the way that they creep out.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
Ooh, yeah. Got some clothes back. Sometimes you got to eat a fish to get your clothes back. Look at that. I feel like Dr. Evil had stadium lights in this layer. Maybe. Maybe. Pick this up. Pick this up. Oh. Oh, come on. You fool. Oh, no. I was trying to get back. Whoa, I didn't even realize I was moving. Mother of pearl. Pick this up. It's not good. This is not good. Should probably do these jumping maneuvers more often. Motherless. I was both a Sega and Nintendo kid during the 80s and 90s. Also arcade rap.
That is one big pile.
Yes. Honorable mention to Atari, Amiga, and MSX. Yeah, I was a Sega and Nintendo kid as well. I didn't get a PlayStation until super late. Till after the Dreamcast. Was when I got a PS1. And then I was also late to the PS2 party later on. Yeah, and then I did get an original. I did get into Xbox when the Xbox came out. But in the mid '90s, I was playing Saturn and N64. That's my go-to. That does not look like her at all. Okay. We're gonna do this one more time. We got time for one more run. Yeah, I didn't play any. I've actually never played an Amiga or an MSX. Closest thing to that I got is a Commodore 64, and probably in January we're gonna do at least one Commodore 64 stream, and looking forward to that. Looking forward to finally doing that. Just play a bunch of games. We're not going to play just like one specific game, but just a bunch of different games. I'm kind of like a going list of games to play for that. And if anybody else has any recommendations, or just, you know, we can browse, and yeah. But yeah, we're going to do that. Whoop. In January, we are also going to do a Steel Battalion stream. I mentioned this several times. But use that ridiculous Steel Battalion controller. See how far in that game we can get. Give me that. Give me that. And the machine gun. Ho ho! Right on time. Right on time. Rest in peace to that, bro. I like the way they run in this. I don't know what it is. They're just very forceful about the way they run. Do not. Yeah! That is aggressive. Let's do one of these. Wow. Do not hit me. Yeah, take that! Give me the health. Get out of the way of the fire! I'll take... Oh! Oh, right in the fire. Boom! Shakalaka. Some of that. Give me this health. Take this machine gun. It has more ammo. Boom! Daytona USA 2001 is an excellent racing game, or F355 challenge. What? Daytona USA 2001. What system is that on? F355 challenge is very sim-like, even though it's an arcade racer. Yeah, there was a... What is it called? F1 something something challenge game that we played on the Saturn a couple of months ago, and it was very good. I was shocked at actually how good it was. I just kind of got it. I got it because it came with my Saturn arcade racing wheel. And I was pretty blown away at how good it was, like how good the music was too. Both are Sega arcade. Okay, gotcha. I thought that was an arcade game. That's cool. We good? We good? Oh, come on. None of that. We just got to get... I'm going to throw this entire... Yes. Yep. Come on now. Do not release thy... Yes, okay. Okay. Yep, some of that. No! No, 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 no. Just straight up this Rambo guy here. I knew that was going to happen. There it is. Okay. We done did good. We done did good. Boom! I love that one. The kicking the guy into the bedroom. I don't even know why. I just love that. I love the animations in this, like when somebody gets knocked down and all that. I think it's just really good. I will take that. Oh, that is what a guy is talking about in this corner of cyberspace. No, I heard a gun. Whoop, whoop, whoop. No. No. None of this. Yep. We'll take some of that. Take some of that action. Ooh. Some of that. Yes, sir. Okay. What is that? Over here. No, it's an axe. Okay. I was kind of hiding. I was like, can I pick up that entire table and toss it? Hey. Yep. Ooh. Pick him up. Yeah. Yep. We got some health. We got some pork buns. Woo! Let's throw this chair. Seems like a good job for a chair throw. Ooh. Can I grab? No, I could not grab. I could not grab in time. I will hand axe your toes, though. Just like that. Ooh. Boom shakalaka. If I do say so myself. All right, back to the kitchen. The Kitchen Brothers are always a little difficult. Come on. Ooh. Ah! Failure. Motherless. Get out of here. Come on now. Oh, come on. Get out of here. Good grief. Okay. Jeez. Just wanted to get away from him. Master Yang. Yep. Not too bad. I like when you pull out the axe. It makes like a gun sound. I'll take these. Oh, get out of here. Oh. It's that stupid thing where like an animation has started and you can't move. Ooh, we got a sports drink. Not sure what that did, but hopefully something good. Give me this. Ah. Just come over here, guy. Just come over here. Are you an idiot? Oh, just get the axe. I just wanted the axe. Jump. Frick. Jump up there. Get the axe. That's all I wanted. Okay. Well, that didn't last long. Great. Brother, come on now. We were rocking and rolling up in here. Just gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. Calm, cool, and collected, as I always tell myself. No. My feet were slapped in the air. Okay, got some health. It's good. Wow, that does not give you that much health. It's unfortunate. It's very, very unfortunate. But we're doing the thing. We're doing the do. Okay. It is time, as they say. Not too bad, not too bad, not too bad. I wish I hadn't have blown through 2 credits on that, but here we are. Ugh. Come on, go on, get out of there, get out of there!
Will just donated $5 and said, wishing everyone a great holiday season. Happy Festivus. May your stockings be stocked. Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. Christmas tree emoji, present emoji, _ MKTV, yay.
Will, I greatly, greatly appreciate that super chat. Many, many appreciations are flying through cyberspace from me to you. Hope you have a fantastic Christmas yourself, and get a little bit of rest over the next few days, and you know, have some time to play some video games. Maybe some of that. But have a good time with family and all that kind of stuff. Yes, this is a fun game. This is a fun, non-serious game. Sometimes you just got to play a bunch of non-serious games. Whether it is racing a taxi up and down the streets of San Francisco, or, you know, driving an 18-wheeler, or whatever the heck is happening here, rescuing the president's daughter over and over again. You know, you gotta have fun sometimes. This is not good. Again, I wish I had not have blown through that credit, but whatever. No. I just realized she has like a headset on. No. She's here to help. I just love the door slam. That's like one of my favorite things. No. I love that you can throw this stuff and it doesn't hurt you when you throw it. That's very helpful. Ooh, yes, I got the lighter and I dropped my junk. Come on. Battletanks Global Assault NCC4 sometimes if I want silly tank action. Yeah. I've actually never played that one. I guess I should add that to my list. Yeah. Has great controls. Okay. Yeah, I've definitely seen it around, but I've never played that one. Definitely keep an eye out for that. Oh, miss. I'll take this. Just like that. And then this bro. All right. Man, I forgot how hard this third mission is. It's definitely on the lengthier side. Yeah. Got some of that. Stop it. Oh! Ah! What a actual yikes of a move that is. So this, I'll take this. Boom. 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 Do not. Some of that action. Yeah. We got health. We got guns. 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 Aw. I'll take that. Thank you very much. Wow, the Kraken does not take a lot of damage. Are these things hurting me while they're attached to me? Just gotta keep moving, gotta keep moving. The freaking ink again. All up in my face. Man. Get out of there. Get out of there. Don't do this to me. Is that a wrench? I wonder, do I... I'm not really sure what the move is whenever... Oh, let's get out of here. This is not a good place to be. I'm not really sure what the move is whenever I'm getting attacked with the ink like that. Like, oh. Okay, I've got to jump out of the way instead of just letting that happen. I thought I could jump over the tentacles. I've done that like a couple times. But apparently not now. There it is. I guess I could have done that a long time ago instead of running around like a fool. But here we are. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? I can't believe he just like kicks her like that. That's brutal. All right, now we're going back to this place again. I feel like Mission 2 was not that difficult. I feel like Mission 2 was actually easier than Mission 1. But like Mission 3 is way harder than the other two. I feel like there's a gap, a difficulty gap there. All right, let's do this. Come over here so I can slap you with this fish. Unbelievable. Yep. Do not do that. Power and also fish head. I guess I could have grabbed one of them, but whatever. I would really like to have this fish so I can eat its head. Hopefully get some health. Well, that's not what a guy wanted. Oh, come on. Come on, take it. Do not. All right, whatever. Ooh, ammo, ammo, ammo. Oh, look at that. Look at that. All right. And we're back in here. Oh, what? Oh, that was me. Okay, I was like, what? I was doing awesome. And then he just grabbed me and started demolishing me. What in the world? There's my... I don't wonder where my gun went. Yeah. Kind of threw that the wrong way, but whatever. I guess I probably shouldn't have picked that up yet, maybe. I wonder if I'll still have one when my special runs out here. Okay. Oh yeah, I got it. They roll over. That's great. Come on, come on. Oh, yeah. No, no. Yes, yes. Got a little too close to the flame. Motherless. Ah, there it goes. Get out of here. Oh, what? How does that not hit them? There it is. Give me some of that. Give me some of that. Boom. Okay. Progress is being made. We have proceeded a little further this time. We're in a different place now, so that's good. Oh no, this is not a different place. We've been here. Survive. I hope we do, Miller Time. I hope we do. There is hope.
You make it home now. Survive!
Ooh, we got an illustration. Still collecting that artwork. Can I not pick this TNT up? How ridiculous is that? Yep. Yes! 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 He kind of looks like Hulk Hogan. That's pretty funny. Can I do... No, I cannot pick this plunger up. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. Progress is being made. Oh, we got to fight this guy again. I just love how they run over that like that. That's so good. Without skipping a beat. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. No. I forgot what kind of enemies happen here on the deck. If I should wait to get that cannon or what. I think I should. Put those guns down. Do not you even with me with that. Yeah. Give me that. Give me that. Thank you very much. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's just so funny that the axe makes that sound. All right, let's do this. Well. Well. Ho ho ho. Did we do it? We did it. Oh, ooh, ooh. Yeah. Aw. Seems good. Seems good. Stupid fools. I guess I probably should have saved the cannon for this, but whatever. Oh. Sometimes I just can't get out of the way fast enough. Motherless. That was hit. All right, this is where the rubber meets the road. Gotta get the gun, get the gun, get the gun, get the gun. There it is. And give me some of that, give me some of this, give me some of that. Boom, shakalaka. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's do this. Okay. We've done good. We've done well. Honestly, I wish we hadn't gotten demolished in the kitchen, but here we are. No, 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 no. Oh, no, 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 no. Motherless. I just can't get out of the way. I just cannot get out of the way. Wrecked. Absolutely wrecked. It's deeply unfortunate. Deeply, deeply unfortunate. We were getting close. We were getting close. We were getting so close. We're so close. Cyberspace, that's going to do it. We just couldn't quite pull it off. And I'm wounded. I'm wounded about it. But the game's a lot of fun. I think it's just like so close. If I hadn't gotten demolished in the kitchen, it probably would have been okay. I think the two difficult.
Le who? The her.
The two pain points are the octopus and the kitchen. Yeah, I wonder if there's there may be some like option in there where you can go in and add credits, but whatever. We're doing it the old-fashioned way here. But this was a lot of fun. It's actually been a very long time since I played this game. I played Die Hard Arcade not too terribly long ago, but yeah, it's been a while since I played this one, and it's cool. It's cool. This is my childhood copy playing on my childhood system that I got for Christmas in 1999. So had a lot of fun checking this out again with all of you. But yeah, that's gonna do it for today. So reminder, there will be a new song dropping this weekend. Fingers crossed. Saturday is the goal. Everything goes according to plan. Saturday is the goal. But yeah, that, and then a week from today we will play the video game that song is from. So yeah, I'm sure all will be revealed very soon. But be on the lookout for all of the things. Merry Christmas, friend. Hope you have a good. Yes, absolutely. And hope all of you out there in cyberspace land have a fantastic Christmas and a happy holidays and all the things. And you have a good, relaxing time. That it's not a stressful time, and you have a good time with family. Hopefully, hanging out with family is not stressful. Hopefully, it's just a good time for everybody and all of the above. And I hope everybody has a fantastic rest of your week. And we'll see you Saturday for some more music. And we'll see you 1 week from today for some more MichaelK TV. Deuces.